Hi. I've had a request or two for some fancy folds, so I've got one to share with you today. So you might want to pause the video to get these measurements. So it's an A5 piece of card, so you can get 2 out of a piece of card. So it's 21 by 14.8, and then you need to cut 4 centimeters in, 3 centimeters down, along here to 17 centimeters. So from 4 to 17, you cut there along the bottom. So what I did was I got a ruler to measure the 3 centimeters and 4 centimeters. Then I put it on my trimmer and just dropped my trimmer in and cut these out. And then I've scored this central piece at 4, 6.5, 14.5 and 17. And then I've scored the outside at 10.5, which is A6 size. And I've also scored it at 15.75. I found the measurements online from another website, so I haven't made these myself. So if you want to just pause the video, then you can get those measurements. And then you need to fold it like this. So the A6 line here is a mounting fold, and the side is a valley fold. Here, this is a mounting fold up, valley fold down, mounting fold up, valley fold down. So you get this shape of card. So you can use it like this. Obviously, you could use it like this. It's quite a nice little card. So that's just my model one. This is one I've done without all the pencil lines on. Okay, so it's going to fold like this. So that will fit in a regular A6 envelope. And then I'm going to decorate it. So I've done all my cutting originally, before the video. So I've got some patterned paper. So I've cut a piece that fits the sides of this. I just measured it and cut it. And I've got a piece here. I'm not going to put a piece on there. It could do. I've just decided not to. So I'm just going to get a nice wet glue. So I'm just going to use my multi-purpose adhesive. So just put some famous last words. Obviously the glue isn't going to work. Oh no, it is. Okay. Maybe. Oh, okay. So we don't want to put too much on because we don't want it squidging everywhere. So this is my outside decoration. Obviously you could do it in coloured card and then you wouldn't need to decorate it. I've used the lighter Whisper White cardstock for this. I wouldn't normally use the light Whisper White cardstock for bases, but I knew I was going to put paper on top, and I sometimes find sometimes a thinner card is actually better for folding. And then this is going to go on here. So I've just made the paper a tiny bit smaller, just a fraction smaller than the card. It's only a tiny bit. Okay. So that goes on there, and if you're bothered about it at all, just give it a quick burnish with your embossing tool. If you haven't got one of these, I highly recommend them. They're really good. There we go. And that now works really nicely like this. So it looks like this when it's folded up. If you're wondering what these papers are, they're the free host papers. You could totally decorate these bits. I've just chosen not to. You know, you could just get another bit of paper and decorate them. I've just chosen not to. These are free host papers with larger orders. So it's a massive set of paper that you can get with a larger order. So if you spend over £120 in one go, you can order this. You can order this set of paper for free. Well, more or less free. I'll have a look in the catalogue. Actually, I can tell you exactly, rather than just making it up. Sorry, 2 seconds. Here you go. I can show you the catalogue just while that dries. So it's this set of paper here, pattern paper. So it's £17 with host. So you'd have to spend 150. So £150, that would give you 15. So if you spent about £170, then you do get all that for free. which is a lot of money, but if you club together with somebody else, then there's a lot of paper here because there's 48 sheets, there's 4 each, so if you and somebody else club together to do an order, then it's not too bad. And if you did want to do a big order, I really strongly suggest you wait till next week, because then you can get, for every £45 you spend, you can get free items from the Celebration catalogue. So when we fold that up now, we've got that in the middle, and then I'm actually going to decorate it using the Whale Done and the coordinating punch. So I haven't used these for a while. So I've cut out in the same colours that are in here. So I've cut out Flirty Flamingo, Pool Party, and which pink did I use? Petal Pink. I've got a Whale Done as well. So I'm just going to get a bit of the Flirty Flamingo and just decorate up my whale a little bit, put a bit of texture on her, like so, just to make it look a bit more realistic. I'm going to put a tummy on. So her tummy goes, I can never remember, that way. So just put a bit of, tiny bit of glue on her tummy. There we go. Pop that under there. That's her tummy. Might just stamp a bit of this on here as well, just gives her a bit of texture. So there's my whale. Gonna put her fin on, just put a bit of texture on that as well. So her fin goes on here, like that. Actually, I'm changing my mind. I'm going to have a Flirty Flamingo. I've seen it. I'm going to have a Flirty Flamingo fin. So just and get just a bit of card in there, like that. So I've just got my fin there, that's better. Put a bit of texture on it again. There we go. So I'm just going to put a bit of glue on the back of there. That's better. And a coordinating fin rather than a different colour. Then I'm going to put her eye on. So her eye is just going to go about there. And I cut her eye out before, it's just this little tiny black dot. There we go. There's a little whale. She's quite cute, isn't she? So she can go on here. Like so. With our little Whale Done sun. Like that. And then with the water. So, I'm just going to cover that ink pad up. So I'm not actually doing it very three-dimensional because it's a pop-up card. I'm just choosing to leave it fairly flat. The dimension just being in the fact that it pops up a bit afterwards. So there's the whale done. Get my little whale. Obviously you can 3D up as much as you like. Stick my whale on. Like that. I'm going to stick my water on. Bit of water there. Bit of water there. And just a little dot of water there. Put my pick up tool and stick that on. A bit more precision. And then just to make that water look a bit more obvious, just going to put some Wink of Stella on. I don't think it's dry yet, which is helpful. They're moving a bit. There we go. And there's my little card. So it's just a really simple little card, you can see from the top, and obviously you can decorate it however you like. That's my little card. You could obviously put more on than that. So if I just unclip the camera, and sorry, bit of a mess. Put this up here. There we go. And there you go. Put my card up. You can see how it looks from the front. Okay. Thanks for watching.